Check, check, check. 1, 2, check. If you can hear me, give me an F for fail. Which doesn't make any sense, but that'll prove that the sound is working. You want to dip my beard into chocolate, huh? That's not creepy at all. Oh, there's the Fs. All right, you guys hear me. What's going on, everybody? Oh, so many Fs. The guitar cannot go up. It's just, it's not plugged in. Sorry. Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on 1 second. There you go. I turned it up for you, bro. I got you. I'm just tinkering with the guitar. I'm not trying to, like... FAQ Mondays are about answering questions, not playing guitar. Come on! Coffee. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a great weekend. Thought we would do a little live FAQ Monday. It's been a second. Got back from tour and I didn't have time to film an FAQ anyway, so I thought, you know what? Now is a good time for a live FAQ. Thoughts on the new Slipknot album? I have not heard it. All last week, I was in the studio at Dragged Under, tracking the music for the album. That's literally, my life has been Dragged Under for like the past 3 weeks. How are you at the Chain Reaction show? Thank you so much for coming out, man. The new material is awesome. What's a death metal riff, though? What is even death metal? That's what I want to know. Acoustic strings, the Ernie Ball Earthwound. Do not have a release date for new music. This year, though. Any thoughts on the new Tool song? I think it's boring. I hate to say it. It's boring as hell. And I don't know. I was a Tool freak back in the day. I saw them on the Enema Tour in 1996. I was a huge, huge fan, but I'm sorry, man. Anyone who's going to act like Maynard does in public to his fans and then, takes 13 years to make an album, they do not care about their fans at all, in my opinion. That sucks for the fans. I feel bad for hardcore Tool fans. And I know several of them, very, my close friends. I feel bad for Tool fans, man. Smash, Marry, Kill. Gibson Fender PRS. Really? Okay, I would marry... I would marry Gibson. I would smash PRS and kill Fender? That doesn't make it... I don't like that question. There's no in between there. I guess I would smash Fender because I could just replace the neck, right? Technicalities. Technicalities. Blake, thank you so much. What do you think about the strip looper such as the gig rig stuff or switchcraft. The gig rig stuff. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those are really good. The gig rig is really, really nice. My problem with most of those loopers is they have this giant power supply. That's what I generally don't like about them. But the gig rig is awesome. My friend Bia uses those. How do I choose pickups? You just try a bunch of them, man. I don't think you understand what smash means in that context. You know what? I didn't. Such a dad. Yes, this is a new Les Paul. Actually, there's a video about it coming out tomorrow. Not specifically about this, but exploring, how actions of a company, namely Gibson, can make the end player kind of second guess them being excited about a genuinely good instrument. So it's not about this guitar specifically. That'll be another video. But tomorrow's video is, I bought this. I'm not associated with Gibson at all. I found one of my favorite Les Pauls I have ever played, and I bought it. Legit. Paid full price. It's $2,400. And I was like, oh, do I even tell anybody about this? Because I'm just going to get flamed, and everyone's just going to be like, oh, play authentic. So, but that's no one's fault but Gibson's. And so it's an interesting dichotomy, and it's an interesting time because for once, Gibson are making idiotic choices in the public, but they're making sick guitars, which hasn't happened in a long time. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just a video talking about that. This is Bourbon Burst, by the way. This is I played this guitar and oh my God, I fell in love with it. John, what's going on, dude? Thank you. Man, a lot of you guys came out to some of the Dragged Under shows. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Nautilus guitars? I've never heard of Nautilus guitars. I am sorry. Best combo amp for around $300 to $350. Probably like a used Fender Blues Junior or something. When noodling around, do you use IRs or an actual cab? Honestly, I rarely use a cab these days. If it's something specific, like with like the Freedom amp or something like that, I will get a cab and I'll mic it up in the next room. But honestly, most of the time I'm plugged in the Axe FX or the Helix or the Torpedo Live or the Torpedo Studio with a real amp. Any Jacksons in my repertoire? No, I'm not really. I respect and I do like Jacksons. They're just not for me. I'm not a shredder. And, their necks are real thin. And they're they're a very metal guitar brand. I like DAG guitars. I used to like those guitars a lot. And it's funny, the older I get, the more DAG guitars I just like. Best PRS ever made. Custom 22, Custom 24. That's the basis. Or actually, the single cut. The full-scale single cut was super sick as well. That's a tough question. Will Dragged Under be playing the UK anytime soon? I hope so. We're trying to be gone the latter part of this year on tour. Getting to the UK would be a huge feat. The way it works for going over to another country is promoters have to help you get over there, right? So they have to want us bad enough that they have to book us shows and then basically sponsor our visa over there to work, because if you go over there, you have to have a permit. Also, plane tickets for all of us in total would be, I don't know, I think last time I priced it out, it would be like $6,000 to get over there, just to get over there. So if we do get over there, we have to be there during festival season, which is right now. Because, if we get over there, we have to be over there for like 2 months to make it financially worth it. If that makes sense. How do you make your EPK look good? You copy others. You take your favorite elements of other bands' electronic press kit. One sheet, just make a one sheet. So that's all you want. What's the current guitar collection up to? What's going on, Ryan, Mr. RNA Music? I'm not sure, honestly. I think it's in the neighborhood of 30 guitars. And I also have a Alpine White 2019 Gibson Les Paul Custom on order as well. So I should really do an inventory. I should do a video about what's in my storage locker as well. How do you deal with writer's block? Have you ever experienced it when you're writing songs? All the time. Especially when I'm trying to do a different style or a style suited towards a particular thing. Like if I'm doing the Misha amp, I'm going to try to write I'm not going to write a pop song or something. I do try to tailor the stuff. I don't know, it's hard. Usually I'll listen to podcasts or audiobooks, honestly. I have not seen that Nick Nocturnal album or video learning the album. That's crazy though. Did he really do that? Any Florida gigs on the horizon? Not currently. We're in the middle of booking a U.S. tour though. I can tell you that. Getting over to Europe for my music is one of my life's dreams, though. I'll tell you that. So, and if I got to do that, that would be absolutely incredible. No plans to play Northern Washington, Everett, or Bellingham. We're playing Seattle on September 7th. That's about it currently. Oh, did you win the $500 gift card? That's sick. Are you still in Studio One or are you back to Logic? The rest of the band and our producer Hiram all work in Logic. I have kind of gone back to Logic. I do still bounce back between Studio One and Logic, but like Studio One does some really weird stuff when you're screen capping things, which is not useful for me at all. So yeah, basically I've been gone back to Logic. Andy, thank you so much for your super question. Marshall, too many questions. Marshall head pickups for that Les Paul. I have a 2019 standard, made a huge improvement. Really? Because these burst buckers are amazing sounding. I've never heard of that pickup company, by the way. Singer J199, thank you. Will Drake Under be coming to Chicago? We are going to try to make it to Chicago before the year's end, yes. The goal is U.S. tour before the end of the year. How hard is it to balance band life and YouTube life? Honestly, pretty damn hard. You can bank videos, and like you'll see guys like Ola run into this all the time if he's touring with the Haunted. Like you can bank videos and you can like film ahead, but that only covers the time when you're gone. So the second you get back, you have nothing. So it's back to like it never stops. It's genuinely really, really tough. How did you set up your Stingray intonation? I don't know. I didn't. the guitars or the bass? I mean, the guitars and basses both intonate really well. Evaluate your string gauge. Evaluate your neck straightness and the slot in the nut. Opinion on Jared's gent comedy video with Stevie T. I have not seen it. Any hope of Drag Dunder? Okay, anywhere in the U.S. Drag Dunder is trying to get to. I'm glad. I feel like people are going to come out though if we do though. Curtis, thank you for the super chat. Have I ever played a Rivera amp? Yes. The Knucklehead is amazing. Also, why you not talk about Positive Grid anymore? I don't know. I don't really use their stuff anymore. Allowed to. I can talk about anything I want on the YouTube channel. There's a really weird misconception with the YouTubers, and I get it. Like, it's all ambiguous and stuff. But like, I can talk about and say whatever I want on my YouTube channel. So, no, I don't. I have other stuff at my disposal, so I don't really use the Positive Grid stuff. Thoughts on the TC100? Awesome amp. Coming to Alaska. Oh man, I hope. Thank you for coming out at Chain Reaction. I appreciate it. Isn't it crazy how your name is on the back of Ernie Ball strings? Yes. Yes, it is. And it is not lost on me how lucky I am. My dad used to take me to get packs of Ernie Ball strings when I was 14. And that was actually the one thing. My dad, like, he understands what I do, but he's not in this world, right? He's a retired Bowen guy. I brought him over a pack of strings and gave him a pack of strings with my name on the back, and he about fell over. Pretty cool feeling. Favorite album sonically, not musically, and favorite album musically, not sonically. Oof. Musically, but not sonically? I mean, a lot of the old stuff, I don't know, the first Van Halen record. I hate that there's a single guitar pan left. That drives me insane. Musically, sonically, I love, but not musically. I mean, a lot of the really heavy, like, djenty stuff for me. I hate the music, but it sonically sounds good. Free beer in Rome. On my way. Behringer audio interfaces are really good for bang for the buck interfaces. Real talk. Amp tweaker pedals are awesome. Come to Buffalo, no one cool ever stops here. Dog, Every Time I Die is from there. It's all you need. Smash, Marry, Kill. Impossible Burger, Beyond Meat, and Morningstar. Kill Morningstar. Smash Impossible, marry Beyond. That tone from the Freeman BE100 Deluxe was the best I have heard in a long time. Well, thank you, man. I haven't done the songs in a while, and I think I have learned a lot in the mixing realm since I was really doing the songs in a steady way. I think that helps. I kind of know what I want to go for now, sonically. I would love to tour Canada. Albums that changed my life. Surfing with the Alien, Joe Satriani. That's a great album. Opinion on Whataburger. Nah. It's okay. Joyo pedals are actually really sick. Do I like bacon cheeseburgers? Yes. Favorite Hot Pocket flavor? Holy hell. I haven't had a Hot Pocket in 20 years. I haven't had a Hot Pocket since all I could afford was a Hot Pocket. I'll put it that way. Ham and cheese? I don't even know what flavors there are anymore. When do you think John Mayer will go back to Fender? I don't know if he ever will, honestly. What mods are going on that Les Paul? None currently. I am not planning on modding this at all. I love it just how it is. I'm not even going to replace the bridge. It's so good. It sounds so good. It's one of those guitars you're like, all right, that's what I was looking for. Stock. The setup is sick. Everything is sick about it. I love this guitar. Best pit stops on tour, Buc-ee's. You guys ever heard of Buc-ee's? Buc-ee's and In-N-Out. When my band starts recording, should we put our stuff on YouTube or just hire an engineer? I don't know what that question does not make any sense at all. You're going to need an engineer to make the music. That has nothing to do with YouTube. Where can I find a Bernie? Japan? Whatever happened to Clear Toad and Strings? I think they're still around. What's a band that you loved that you cringe at now? I don't know. I was gonna say Limp Bizkit, but I don't cringe at them now. Limp Bizkit is fucking sick. Fluff, why do you use the Helix in your live rig over the Axe effects? Good question. The Fractal is awesome, but I am actually with and am supported by Line 6. That is a huge factor. So I can call up Line 6 and be like, I need 3 controllers tomorrow. And they'll send me 3 controllers. If I did that with Fractal, they would say, okay, what's your credit card information? Also, we're back ordered for 6 months. Also, I get everything I want out of the Helix, honestly. And I have several of them. And also, the whole band is Helix, for that matter. I was able to call Line 6 and be like, hey, I need an HX Stomp for a bass player. You know, support is awesome. What is the biggest DAW control services that you can hopefully something with 8 or more faders? The Presonus guy. The Presonus Fader Port 8, I believe. And yes, the Harley Benton 212 V30 cab is absolutely worth $220. I don't know how to make money on that. Whatever happened to Seosin? I ask Bo that weekly. I think they're writing, honestly. All my guitars have heavy bottom slinky top on them. If there was a gauge you had on all your guitars, what would it be? It'd be beefy slinkies, although this has skinny top, heavy bottoms as well. Smash, marry, kill. Ibanez Schecter ESP. I would smash ESP, marry Schecter, and kill Ibanez. Surprising, right? Would you take politics out of the channel even if you had to bite your tongue about it? Or there's some very important topic that would change your mind? I have never had politics in my channel ever. So the answer is no. I don't know. That question doesn't really make sense. New corn stuff, I love. New tool stuff, boring. King Cheese is unsubbing, guys. You know what? I wish they would make Sun amps again. Those were really great amps. The Fender reissues are really good from what I hear as well. When writing, Chris, thank you for the super chat. When writing, producing, and mixing, how do you know when to quit? How do you know when is good enough and has been reached before you go too far? I give it time. I walk away, go take a break, get a cup of coffee, get some lunch, come back to it. I have not heard. No, I heard one song from Wage War. It was really good. Wage War is sick. Riff Wars. Yeah, I should bring Riff Wars back. If you could be touring guitarist in any of your favorite bands, which one would you like to do so in? A Day to Remember, Ghost, or Beartooth? Ryan, I feel that. Dude, last night I didn't sleep at all. Favorite track off of Blood Mountain is actually Sea Beast. Sea Beast is off of Blood Mountain, yeah. Or This Mortal Soil. Believe it or not. Ever dabble in modular stuff? I have not, but one of my best friends, Jason Burns, has gone down deep in that rabbit hole, and I do go over to his house, and that's actually my wallpaper as well. He has gone down that rabbit hole, and I've gotten partaken that, and it's crazy. Worst Mastodon album. Wasn't too hip with Emperor's Sand. I'll be honest. I'm in drop C. No, I'm in drop D. It's hard to play like this. Why don't I use my Atom monitors anymore? They're in my storage locker. Just I have Neumanns and they're way, way, way better. So I use the better ones. All right. How long have we been on? We've been on for a half hour, dudes. I'm going to get out of here because I have to go do things. I have to film things. Yeah, I got to go. But I heart you all. Thank you so much for hanging out. I enjoy these live streams. And yeah, I will see you Monday in the next FAQ and also tomorrow's video and then other videos that I have yet to film and yada, yada, yada. Heart you all, and I will see you soon. Fluff out.